This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
I thought he had fucking.
Pass to Jokic. Soft touch off the glass.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Curry with it. Checked by Murray. Curry's shot is off.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Jokic in the post. Out to Gordon.
That's deep as fuck.
And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Now Jokic. Green covering. Porter from outside. The Warriors pull it in. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Here's Green. Here's Pajemski. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And the basket by Jokic.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way.
Fuck, I jumped Taylor early.
And yep, it's good.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Pass to Jokic. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. It's picked off. On the wing, Murray. Gordon, left side. Jokic with it. And Jokic throws it down.
We got Jokic down.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
He's off on the second. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
A terrific position defender. Draymond can also challenge shots.
Shooter guarding, bro. My shit fucking lagging.
Because he gets off the ground so well.
And coach, when we get to the playoffs, Jimmy Butler plays his best basketball.
Well, Brian, look, it's tangible. You see his numbers go up in the postseason. Butler's been the #1 option on multiple finals teams. That puts him in rare company.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Bro.
1:49 left to play in the first.
Bro.
Murray scanning the floor. To the paint. Here's Gordon.
Go ahead.
And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, the crazy athleticism of Gordon. It makes him a great option in pick and roll action.
And let's send it over to Allie.
Trash.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
Healed from outside. Gordon pulls it in. Pass to Jokic. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter here. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Jokic has got 8 points.
Can I stop fucking lagging?
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
To the middle. And the dunk by Jokic.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Back to Butler. Left side, Green. Butler double team. Pass to Pajemski. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Pajemski's got his second basket.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Now Jokic. Here's Gordon. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Denver. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on that court,
man. Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
These niggas' roster so shitty. For no reason.
The Warriors trailing. Now here's Curry. No made baskets yet. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Here's Payton.
Not a foul, bro.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Peyton Watson.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That one's off. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Can I stop lagging, bro?
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Hield's got his first 2 points.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Pissing me off, bro.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Bro, come the fuck on, bro.
Down low. And Jokic throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Back to Curry. Pass to Hield. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Kuminga. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Jokic. The Nuggets trail. To the left side wing. Jokic a screen. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Lets the 3 fly. Jackson Davis grabs the miss.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
Here's Curry. Got a hand on it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft college prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
Yeah, man, you bitch.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. Well, Coach, there's an interesting story about Watson's draft experience.
Yeah, the story is, Brian, that the Nuggets were willing to trade to move up to get him. That's how much they thought of him. They weren't able to do that, but they were able to get him with the final pick of the first round anyway.
Yeah, that's Jokic,
To show you
nigga.
how important scouting is.
And luck.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Butler with the ball. Checked by Murray. Back to Butler. Pass to Hield.
Why you reaching? Mind your fucking business.
Outside Moody. Podziemski with it. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Butler. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
Get out my way.
Good, and Butler gets the assist.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Jokic the screen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Here's Jokic. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And defensively,
Why the hell
that's
don't
just
Jokic
not
not
going to
check
cut it.
Outside Butler. .50 left in the first half of basketball. Butler with emphasis.
That shit gotta stop lagging.
Is cleared for takeoff. Just get off the runway.
Jokic screen. Here's Murray on the take. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
Boy.
Pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Outside Butler. Launches it. Green
Better
able to
shoot that
hit from
shit.
3.
A pleasant surprise from Draymond there. I mean, I love when he looks for his offense.
Jokic screen. Inside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 18 points in the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
It's been all about Nikola Jokic for the Nuggets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Denver in the lead. Up top, Gordon. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Coach, it's interesting to watch the career path of Aaron Gordon. He's gone from one role in his previous stop, then he arrives to the Nuggets in a completely different role there.
Yeah, Brian, he's become more of a third or fourth guy, and he's embraced the change. Everybody wants to be that number one or number two guy, but you gotta play a role to be a winner in this league.
And it's resulted in championships.
It sure has.
Here's Murray. Gordon on the wing.
That's hella early.
This is the jumper from the wing. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Moody. Pass to Pajimski. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter looks it over. Jokic with it. Green covering. Look at Jokic
How the
going to
fuck
work
he got
inside.
taped? I'm cooking him.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah,
That's on me.
Okay.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Outside for Porter. Fires the 3.
That nigga
It's
not
not going to go
there.
for him. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially
Bro, come
towards the end of
on,
games
bro.
when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Clock at 4. Back to Porter. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 3. Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position, but his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
3-point game.
Nice work by Gordon, stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
Bro, that is trash.
Butler with the jam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Outside Murray. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Out to Gordon. Murray finds some space. Rebounded by Green.
Wow.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
How?
Butler right to the heart.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here's Denver. Left side Murray. To the middle. Gordon. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got 12 points.
Yeah, nice touch from the big man. Gordon just burrowing himself into the paint and going to work.
A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Basket counts.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. .133 left in the third quarter. Pass to Heel. Back to Butler. And stolen by Murray. And here's Gordon.
How the fuck he running the floor like that?
And Gordon with the big finish.
Little ass nigga.
And I like how Gordon lets the game come to him. That's why he's able to take over at times.
And it's Heel missing. The Nuggets lead by 6. It's Jokic, high post. Pass to Murray. Jokic up top. Give him 20. Back to Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Over Heel. Murray, no good. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Rejected by Westbrook. And Jokic throws it down.
Graceful alley-oop from Jokic, a big man who can really move.
He ain't like that.
A shot by Butler, no good. And here's Denver. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Now Jokic. He's got 22. They kick it out to Murray. And so it's Denver finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Warriors trail by 8.
Fuck down there. I need my starters.
Here's Curry. Here's Looney. Oh, Looney with the smooth move inside.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
To the paint. Here's Šarić.
Bro, I don't stop lagging.
Looney with some nice
I
D.
should have been went up.
It's stolen by Šarić. Oh, got that one up quick. And the Nuggets lead by 8. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Pass to Watson. Puts the move on. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, PA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Lets it fly. Right side Watson. Back to Westbrook. They kick it out to Murray. The three. Looney grabs a miss.
Shoot the shot when I was
Warriors trail by 8. Curry at the rim.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
So it's Denver now. Murray from outside. On target from range.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And Denver making a change here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Nuggets. They've got a 9-point lead. They kick it out to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. They get the rebound. And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has got 24.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
Back to Curry. Stan, you coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
Warriors trail by 12. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Moody on the wing. And the three off target.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Jokic in the post. Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. 6 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
And here's Denver. They're on a 12-4 run. And so they foul intentionally.
Second team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Jokic with it. Pass to Gordon. Over Butler.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Nuggets.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Nikola Jokic.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
And coach, a three-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
And everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing with him.
Here's Murray. And an intentional foul right there.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
For the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jokic. And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
At the line for the Nuggets, Watson.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tyson. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked
Yeah,
out the
shit.
distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the
Beyond
road.
Jerry.
The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Out of bounds, it'll be Warriors ball.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets. Number 9, Dario Saric.
And it's rejected. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to